Hey guys, Charlie here. Welcome to XCOM 2, or at least a introduction to a new series that I want to have here on the channel. A lot of you guys probably don't know this, I've been a huge fan of XCOM since like forever. I've got hundreds of hours into Enemy Unknown and Enemy Within, the expansion for that. I've beaten the game several times, and I've gone through the Long War campaign at least once. I think I got almost all the way through it a second time, but Long War expands the game quite a bit. And in this playthrough of XCOM 2, which is the second game in the franchise, we're going to be playing Long War here as well. I wanted to wait until Long War came out. I've known it's been in development for a while. I wanted to wait until Long War came out before I entered into a series with this game that I love so much. But it came out while I was on my vacation. It came out while I was overseas, and I was like, no, I can't play it day one. But I'm back now, and I kind of can. So we're going to be starting this series. It's going to be maybe a week or two before I really get into it, but I wanted to make this video to introduce you to the fact that it's coming, and also to give you a chance to get yourself in the game. Yeah, this is another one of those games where you can be a character in it. You can be a soldier. If you have XCOM 2 yourself, feel free to create your own character and send that to me, and I can get your own created character into the game as well. XCOM 2 has a character pool system that's pretty in-depth, and you can create your own characters. Let's use, I don't know, let's just use like Petramala as an example here. If I go to the character information, you can even have your own bio, and I encourage you, if you want to be in the game, to create your own bio here too. Maybe tell me a little bit about what you were doing previously, and this is your character, not yourself, but tell me a little bit about what you had previously going on as far as like, you know, before the aliens attacked, then what you did during, and maybe like, you know, what you're hoping to accomplish today. Be creative with your story. Those of you who guys are good at writing or maybe good at creating stories, go ahead and do that and customize your characters to your heart's content. I have several mods installed in addition to Long War, so this is not just going to be a Long War playthrough. It's going to be there's going to be a lot more mods there too that are going to sort of expand the game, make it a little more difficult in some areas, make it a little more easier in other areas. I've tried to keep it as balanced as I can and trying to be a little bit more realistic with my own abilities. I'm not the best at playing this game, but Long War does dramatically increase the difficulty of playing. Long War is much harder than vanilla. So keeping with that, I've been watching several other people play Long War while I've been on vacation to get familiar with the different mechanics. I've got about 10 hours into it myself just to kind of learn and interact with them hands-on, and I think I've grasped them enough to where we're good to go, and I think I've grasped them enough to where I can play. But those guys are way better than I am. People like Beagle and those guys, Christopher Odd and Marbazir, these guys are way better than I am, and most of the people that I'm seeing play this are playing it on the veteran difficulty because it does add a lot more complexity and a lot more difficulty to the game than vanilla, where you would normally be playing Commander and Legend. Veteran at Long War is kind of in that range for vanilla, so I'm going to be playing on veteran, being wholeheartedly as least as humble as possible with my own abilities with this game. And then if when we get through that, if we want to do another series, maybe we'll step it up a notch and go to Commander. I doubt I'll be good enough for Legend, but we can try it if you want. But anyway, that's a brief introduction to what we're going to be doing here. Leave me your comments down below. Let me know if you like the idea of XCOM. If you have the game yourself, like I said, you can create your own character and send it to me. All the details, all the instructions, all in the link down the descriptions and all that stuff down below the video as usual. And if you don't have the game yourself, but you still want to be in it, that's cool too. You still can, because we're going to get a lot of rookies coming in. A lot of new soldiers are going to be pulled in from the game, just randomly generated as the game goes on. And you can just pick one up and be like, I want to be that one, I want to be that one. Although it's probably a good idea if I wait until a couple of upgrades, probably, on different soldiers, just because I don't want you to be like, I want to be that one, and then in the next mission you die. I don't want that to happen. So we will lose soldiers. It's a hard game. It's going to be a tough fight. It's going to be a long fight. So I look forward to seeing more from you guys. I look forward to playing this. I'm really pumped. And for those of you who are not familiar with XCOM at all, my first video in this, my episode 0 in the series, if you will, is not this. It's going to be another video that's going to happen later, and that one is going to recap what happened in XCOM 1. I kind of had this thing where I was like, I've never done XCOM on my channel. I know there's a lot of my viewers that don't know what that is. Maybe I should do the first game first. And then there was just sort of like this consensus that said, nah, just do the second one because it's better. And it's like, okay, fine. But what about the people who don't know what's going on? So episode 0 is going to be a recap of what happened in episode 1. It's going to have a lot of spoilers, of course, or in game number 1. Obviously, a lot of spoilers, so if you're planning on playing that yourself and you don't want to be spoiled in the story, just skip episode 0 entirely, and you can start with episode 1. So anyway, that's that. Thanks for watching. I look forward to hearing your feedback. It's going to be fun. I'm super excited to get back into making games and get back into making videos for you guys. It's been a long vacation. Time to get back to work. I'll see you next time. Bye.